Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we're gonna integrate AI email builder with Laravel Inertia Vue.js app. Head over to the documentation page and let's get started. Click Get Started and open Laravel Inertia Vue page. Let's create a brand new project with Vue Starter Kit. So we're gonna run Laravel new APX demo and we're gonna select Vue as a starter kit and all the other defaults. And we're also gonna run npm install. After installation and scaffolding is finished, we're gonna open this project in VS Code. Head over to the documentation and let's see what else we need to be done. We need to add composer authentication. For that, we need to add the username and API token to the composer auth.json file. For that, we're gonna copy this command and run into the terminal. Make sure you replace your username with your email and API token with the actual API token you got it from email builder. I'm gonna copy the API key and gonna add right here. Hit enter. It's gonna create auth.json file at the root of your project. Make sure it's added to the gitignore file. We also need to add composer URL to download the repository. It's gonna add repository address to composer.json file. So copy this command and run in a terminal. So it's gonna add URL to your composer file. Next, we're gonna use the test domain. Head over to the VS Code, open .env file and replace localhost with your test domain. Here we're gonna replace with apxdemo.test. Next, we need to add environment variables. So we're gonna add environment variables in same.env file. So let's clean them. Here, token need to be replaced with your actual token, and API URL is your domain. And API prefix. AI provider, you can use OpenAI, you can also use DeepSeek and several others. For this demo, we're gonna use DeepSeek. And I will replace this API key. I'm gonna add model as DeepSeek chat model. Next, we need to install Laravel Sanctum for API authorization and authentication. It's gonna add some migration as well, so we're gonna say yes to that. We also need to add some JavaScript dependencies, and we need to add email builder repository. We're gonna copy this command and run in a terminal. And before that, we're gonna add our actual API token in here. What this command does, it's gonna add this npm rc file at the root of your project. And we also gonna make sure this is added to our gitignore file. Once it's done, we're gonna run npm install command to install Vue table axios and Vue core from Epsonx email builder and also Pinia. We're also gonna install Shatsi and table. As we have already added composer authentication and URL to composer.json file, now we will be able to download composer package from Epson's email builder Laravel. So copy this command, run in a terminal. After installing the package, it's gonna give us this command to install. So copy PHP artisan email builder install and run in a terminal. And we're gonna select Inertia and Vue as a framework. It's gonna add some JavaScript files and a bunch of other files, and it's also gonna add migration file. So we're gonna run this migration, and we're also gonna run npm install. Now after the installation is done, we need to perform some steps to make our Laravel app aware about the email builder. So first we need to update the routes. We need to add email builder routes to our app.php in Bootstrap. So if I show you these files, it's right here. So it has the API files related to email builder and the web routes, which give access to the UI. We have to add them at app.php. Since it's a fresh install, we can just copy this whole code and paste it right here. It's gonna add these routes, web and API routes, to with routing method. And also we're gonna update this API prefix. And we're also gonna use stateful API middleware from Laravel Sanctum. We have already added the environment variables. If you are using White, we have to exclude Epson's email builder Vue core package from dependency optimization to ensure the package is loaded as source instead of pre-bundling. So copy this code, go to the White file and add it right here. We're also gonna run PHP artisan wayfinder generate command to sync Laravel routes with front end. So copy this command and run this in terminal again. So what it's gonna does, it's gonna create these route files available to our UI. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open this app sidebar. We're gonna add these icon set and route information right here. And also add these menu items. We also need to add Pinia as our store. So go to app.ts file and paste create Pinia command. We're also going to use it right here. Now we are ready to log in, but before we log in, we need to seed our test user. If you open database seeder file, we can see we have a test user, test.example.com. So we're going to run PHP artisan migrate fresh with seed flag. We also need to run white build to compile our JavaScript. Once it's done, let's open apx-demo.test. Log in with our test user. We have this new authentication setup, but we want to ignore it for now. For that, we need to go back to database seeder and add this method without two-factor. Run this migration again. Now try to log in again. This time it will just log in with the password. Here you can see email templates index page, and you can also add new one right here. Before we add new email, let's see the files which email builder has created. You can also go to the documentation page and see which files are created and need to be updated right here. We're gonna head back to the VS Code, and here are the files which are created. The most important files are these ones, placeholders. We're gonna open this business info placeholder, and here you can see we have a placeholder and its label, then the value of the placeholder, and then the description as well. These values are important because these values tell the email builder and the AI about the placeholder. We have to update these values according to your brand or your business information. Such as here we're gonna update our logo path, and we can update logo path right here as well. Name of the business. For now we have commented this business address, business phone, a business link. You can uncomment it if you wanna add this one to your emails. And all the other information you can add as well. You can also use this style placeholder to update your style. What should be here it says what should be the width of the logo, what is the text color, a link color in an email, primary color, and all the other style information. Here you can also update your typography, the font size, base font size, body font size, heading, line height, and all the other information related to the typography. You need to update this value attribute. You can add other multiple fonts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause it here and replace this business information with APX demo information. And once I'm done, I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So what I have done, I have replaced this business information with the APX demo. Here I have also updated the logo URL and also added bunch of assets right here in public folder, public assets, and here are the assets right here, which include logo, light and dark, and other icon images. And also I'm gonna update this style color. So we're gonna replace this link color with our logo primary color, brand color, button background. Now we're gonna give it a try, and let's create one email. We're gonna create an email to verify newly registered user email address, and let's use emoji. and we want to have the tone cheerful, and we're gonna wait once it's finished. It's also gonna create a subject for you if it's not filled yet. Now our email has been created, and if you want, we can tweak it further. Let's move this text to the center, and we don't need this unsubscribe link. So that's it. This is how we integrate our AI email builder with Laravel and Vue.js app. So here you can see the email is created. Thank you for watching. In upcoming videos, we're gonna see how to install this AI email builder with Filament or Livewire.